The varieties which were brought by ACDP, the seed varieties were so good and the yields have tremendously increased. The 168 million which we received from ACDP, it has now, there's what we call a multiplier effect. The profits which we got from this maize meal, we bought a rice meal.
Coffee is a major cash crop in Uganda, with a significant portion of the population involved in its production. The Ugandan government, through the Agriculture Cluster Development Project, ACDP, has been instrumental in helping farmers achieve their agricultural aspirations. Kyotera district is one of the 57 districts transformed by the ACDP. So tonight, NTV Seeds of Gold takes you to Kyotera to experience this transformation firsthand. Welcome to the show. As we near Kyotera town, we're greeted by a refreshing rain shower, a welcomed gift, especially for the farmers. Despite this slightly bumpy road, our spirits remain high. We are now at Kasali Farmers Cooperative Society Limited, and we are intrigued by their slogan, "Coffee is wealth." These cooperatives' operations happen in two different locations, but still close to one another, as we're going to see. Let's get started.
As we proceed with the ACDP profile, we make our stop in the central region, Kyotera district, home of Robusta coffee. We profile Kasali Farmers Cooperative Society, beneficiaries of the matching grant. Stick around and we'll learn more about Robusta coffee.
First, let's hear from Paul Ntavazi, the Senior Agricultural Officer of Kyotera and the ACDP focal person, who will provide us with an overview of the district.
SDP, as a project, it was supposed to work under an organized group of farmers. So when we received the project, we had to mobilize the farmers. The total number of farmers who benefited under the EVE voucher system were 2,150 farmers. Then the farmers who benefited in the second cycle, there were 5,650. Then those who benefited in the third cycle, there were 950 farmers.
Paul notes that farmers in the district have significantly increased their output, largely due to ACDP's efforts in highlighting the importance of using inputs.
Before the inception of ACDP, we can also compare it with the input used. In Kyotera district, we had 40 farm supply outlets, but currently we have over 67. When we sum up all the farm supplies, the total number of fertilizer they sell in a season is over 25,000.
Directly providing funds to farmers has made a substantial difference, and the positive results are clear.
For us as a district, we never handled any money regarding the ACDP project, because even the money that was sent to the cooperative, those ones which received the matching grants, it was directly credited on their accounts after them proving that they have their 33% on their account. There is increase in production and productivity as the vision of the SDP. When you go to assess the farmers currently, you may realize that before the inception of the SDP, the farmers were getting on an average of 1.5 kilogram, that is kiboko, yield per tree, and currently they are getting over 5 kg kiboko, yield per tree. So you can see the difference of 3.5 kilograms, that's the difference.
As mentioned earlier, we are now at location 1 of this cooperative, eager to uncover what takes place within each of these establishments. Joining us to provide insights are Stephen Mukasa, the marketing manager, and Waswa John Kajumbe, the chairman of the cooperative.
This is a member-owned organization. However, when it comes to the services, we offer them to members and non-members.
So we always do this process to get a sample so that we can check the moisture content. The coffee to be how it's supposed to be, below 13 moisture content. Yeah, this is the inner part. This is where we put the coffee. Then after putting the coffee, we tie it again. After getting to know that this is a good moisture, then we put in the orders to the operators. Now that coffee is okay, you can proceed to the processing stage. If that coffee reaches here, it reaches here in form of chiboko, and those are the dry cherries. Then after weighing that coffee, we take that coffee up. The type of coffee which we grow here in Central is Robusta coffee.
Now this is our store processing component. This stage, then it is cut. We do all of this in the presence of the farmer. She follows up strictly whatever step his coffee is undergoing.
With the old machine, we are guided through the complete process of operations.
The capacity of our machine, it carries 2 tons per hour, and we work for 8 hours per day.
The chairman is well informed and promptly shares that ACDP's involvement has significantly enhanced the authenticity of the products.
Due to the ACDP interventions and the cooperative, people have been built trust, and they have started to leap through their sweats. So when they come here, they take out these measurements, we make all of the recordings, and we give them this kit for evidence and keeping records. So even if it goes back, these receipts are kept by the farmers.
Even during the off-season and amidst unpredictable weather changes, we continue to see farmers arriving with their coffee harvests, showcasing the steady activity and dedication of the cooperative.
This system, there is a lot of human sufferings. People, they lift through their back. We are very proud of the ACDP project, but in the modern way, the machine which we received from ACDP, you will see that it is human-friendly and cost-effective.
Waswa John Kajumbe sheds light on the transformative impact of this newfound hope on local farmers.
And before the project, the membership was 1,078 members. Then after the inception of the ACDP project, the number increased to 17,082 members. We contributed 33%, and 67% was contributed by the project. And we mainly, from the project, we got a hala shed, this building. And then we got also the facility for grader and the hala. That one was worth 450.
Despite achieving substantial annual profits that bolster confidence in CASFA's progression into coffee roasting, sorting and packaging on site, the cooperative faces challenges such as inadequate storage facilities and incomplete machinery.
Last time we managed to export 7 containers to Belgium, Germany and the Netherlands. However, we are lacking a gravity table and a carry sorter, because after going through the gravity table and the color sorter, then that coffee will be ready for export. But is now we are doing semi-grading. And currently, now we have already signed a contract of 10 containers. And next year, next season, our projection should be 20 containers.
That's good.
And we are already in a fair trade. We are fair trade satisfied.
Justin Najuko, the accountant at CASFA, confirms the substantial growth and increased export volumes of the cooperative.
It's nice to have you on the show, Justin.
Nice to meet you too.
Justin is the accountant of the cooperative. And Justin, we would like to know, we know that the numbers went up before the project came, vis-a-vis before the project came on board. So how much production are we looking at?
Currently, we have 487 tons of coffee that we are producing, and before the project we are producing 250. So the kilograms have gone up.
When you talk about the tons, is that per season, is that per month, is that per year?
That is per year.
It's per year?
Yeah.
Well, that's impressive.
Before, our sales were 1.5 billions. The coffee sales. Currently, we have 3.5 billions of sales that we make from exports
every year.
Annually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a big leap, huh? It's about 2.5 billion more.
Yeah, that has increased actually from the project that we received.
Yeah. Let's talk about this sustainability plan in detail. What do you have in place to ensure that the farmers can continue to enjoy, this yield?
Currently, we have extension services. So our extension staff are going to the field to train farmers in coffee production, better agronomic practices, such that they can be able to produce more volumes of coffee.
I see.
And when the volumes increase, that means that we shall be able to get more money to sustain our cooperative.
You are now making approximately 3.5 billion in export annually. Yeah. Where do you see the cooperative 5-10 years from now?
Actually, due to the export volumes that we think we are going to make, we think from 5 years from now, we shall be able to make 16.5 billion approximately.
I see.
Yeah.
We'll take a short commercial break. I am excited to see how this is actually done. I hope you are too, so let's check it out.
This machine is a combined huller. What do I mean by combined huller? It can hull coffee with hussicks. It can also process coffee without hussicks. If the farmer brings coffee with hussicks or chiboko, we put that coffee here. We pour that coffee here in the form of chiboko to remove the hussicks. Then that coffee proceeds. There is an elevator down. Then after removing the hussicks, that coffee proceeds to, that coffee comes here as in FAQ. FAQ is that howdy coffee or coffee beans. Then if the farmer doesn't want to proceed to the grading facility, that farmer can pick that coffee in form of FAQ here. If the farmer decides to grade that coffee, then that coffee, this elevator picks that coffee from here.
Yeah.
Then that coffee proceeds in that elevator going into this silo. Then after that, after this part, that coffee proceeds here to the grader. This is what we call a grader. We have 3 sizes. That is screen 12, that's the smallest size or the starting size. And screen 15 is the second size. And the biggest is screen 18. Those are the 3 sizes. So it comes out here.
In those specific sizes.
In their specific sizes. Then, after using that picture scale, we bulk that coffee there. Then, if you want to proceed to the next processing stage, we take that coffee to Kampala for color setting.
In Jakonda village, Rovis Chigondo Ndagire, a 60-year-old housewife, radiates pride when she talks about the premium Ugandan Robusta coffee she cultivates, using seedlings exclusively sourced through ACDP.
Batusomesa nti tulina okutandikira ku AKM. Jimusa kyatusanga tuli bubi ng'emmwanyi zaffe zirabika bubi. Kaakati ng'era tugezaako ng'era omulimi bw'abeera tosiibayo naye ne banoonya kye wakoze nga tokirabye. Nga naffe tweyita baki balimi naye ng'obulimi oba twabuteeka twali ffe tubuteeka ku grade ki. Gavumenti bwe yatuwa ekijimusa ekyo ne abaasooka okukifuna nga kikolera ddala ebyaddala. Kubanga emmwanyi yali yonna ng'esanyusa. Ng'era otuuka mu nnimiro n'oseka wekkanoga nti bannange gavumenti nga yakikoze. Kati omulundi ogwokusatu ate awo twali baakabi. Bwe twakungulira tuzimba ku buyumba ne tuva mu eri ey'emmuli. Gy'okomye okugirambula, gyekomye okubala n'okukuwa. Obunene bw'emmwanyi buno buva mu bika bye tusimba. Mulimu ze bayita D, mulimu ze bayita C. Omulimi alima emmwanyi takyadda ku olwo nti ate nze nninda bya bwereere. Pulogulaamu eno percentage gye nnyinza ogiteekamu eri mu 75. Kubanga yakuwanga emmwanyi, yakuwanga ekijimusa, n'ekuwa ettundubaali, n'ekuwa eddagala, erifuuyira akawuka n'erikola ki? N'erifuuyira omuddo. wenjitadde ku 75 ziri 25 ezisigalayo nzirekayo lwaki network bakoze batya bwe bityo SDP yagenda okujja nga ekeno weeringa ne walala we wali SDP egenza okugenda ng'emwanyi zino nzirina nga ne walala ki ninayo era nnyongeddeko eke ziri mu 10.
Her achievements are evident as she confirms.
Kati season ngeri eyawedde twafunye mu tons kuba kati bw'obanga oli mu bino gavumenti etuwadde ekyuma ekisunsula emmwanyi gavumenti tetukyayogerera mu nsawo 10 twogera tons. Kati nyinza okuba nti mu kugeraageranya kumanya era ffe abalimi ddala tuba abalimi ebyaffe tubireka tutyo naye yinza okuba nga nafunayo ttaani eziri mu 6 nga zinatandika kuteekamu gigimusa awo nali mu nsawo nga nja kugaa nti ensawo nalinayo ensawo nga 5 nga tebuzitowa oluusi wagambanga n'okugamba kantwale mu ki bano babirebe bajje bagule naye kati bwe twafuna edduuka lyaffe erya cooperative nga ffe abali mu kibiina ogenda ne bakuwa ssente n'oteekayo abaana ne balima era kati saawa eno ninayo baki bakuuma olw'okuba nti kyennengera nkiraba.
So as you can see, the ministry needed to put a roadblock in place to aid the farmers to get their produce through the markets. And that's what we see right behind me. So let's take a look and see how many lives have been impacted.
The board has also provided Mutukulu border region with connectivity to neighboring Mbara district and Intungamo district through Isenjiro district. That has boosted trade by quickening transportation of commodities to market centers in distant areas.
Actually, with the load chokes, we received 2. This is Kasamvu Chakatuma, Mitukula load, going up to Isinglo and crossing to Lakai. Then we have another load choke, which is from Kyotera to Minziro. That one is approximately 25 kilometers.
Kitongole ekyo kituyambye nnyo kubanga wekyali nga tekirina bakola luguudo luno oluguudo lwali lubi nnyo nga n'emmotoka teri mmotoka eyita wano kugenda Mbalala oba Isingiro oba mu district eri Erakai naye kati emmotoka zisobola okuyita ate ko ku lusozi waggulu awo wetulaga awo gye tutunudde abantu bafiirangawo nnyo olusozi luwanvu naye baalusala lwagezaako kati abantu batambula bulungi. Abantu b'ekitundu ekyenkulembera baaganyulwamu olw'ensonga nti ekkubo lwakolebwa eyandibadde aseerebwa nga ajjayo emmere ye tugeze matooke mwanyi kasooli yayambibwa okuba nti waliwo emmotoka etuuka mu kasenta n'ajjayo emmere ye n'agenda oba Mutukula oba Kyotera oba Kasensero emmotoka nga zino ezakka nti era ziyita bulungi.
It's Bukola Chemical Industries with farming opportunities.
We saw it important that we actually listen and get feedback to the farming community, and that feedback informed us that there was a gap in the animal feeds, animal nutrition business, and that informed us that it's the right time for us to enter that business. Yes, and this was due to the gaps that we found also under doing our research, and these gaps were, first of all, the increase of the counterfeit products on the market. Farmers were crying out for availability of the product.
Product eno mukulaba okwange bw'eba etambudde ku katale n'ebeera nga esobodde okwavaidinga ebicupuli ebireetera abalunzi olumu okufiirizibwa kijja kuleeta ku sayidi y'okubiika n'okutunda amagi nga omulunzi asobolera ddala bulungi nnyo okubanga yataddemu ogula emmere y'enkoko ate ne bwagenda ku katale ekintu kya sayizi y'amagi tekimukuba mukimanyi bulungi nnyo omulunzi asobola okuba nga enkoko aziriisizza oba azibiikisizza okumala emyezi ng'ebiri oba esatu oba ena oba etaano sinakindi aba mu mwaka nga sayizi y'eggi yalemera mu sayizi eyo ku katale bamugulira ddala wansi naye ng'enkoko ze zikulidde ddala mu kubiika zikoze practice emala. Product eno bw'eneeba nga ekutta ekyo bano kye beewamye okutuwa kitegeeza ku buli mutendera gwakyusizzaako emmere n'obukulu bw'enkoko enkoko erina potential oba erina obusobozi obukuwa eggi eryenkanankana ku katale erikola amagoba. Mugambi kimanyi bulungi nnyo nti size ku katale bajja bagagradinga. Kakati ebyo ng'omulunzi nze mu kulaba okwange aba agenderera kufunamu ng'enkoko eridde ekyo ku size yeeyo ate n'eggi ku katale nga bamuweera ddala ssente ez'eggyekkulu. Bwe tuba tutandise okufuna kampuni ng'eno ku katale egenda kubeera kutukendeereza kwebyo ebisoomoozo bye tufuna nga ffe abalunzi. Buli lw'oleeta product ng'eno ku katale tukusuubira bino wammanga ffe ng'abalunzi. Era kyensuubira nti kampuni eno egenda kumalawo nnyo solution y'ebintu nga bino wammanga. Ekisooka twetaaga okumanya bye tukozesa ku katale biri bibiri okuli maize bland ne kasooli biba byakusoomoozebwa. Naddala nga tubadde mu kiseera kino kye tuyiseemu ekyakasooli ng'abadde mu njuko, naye tutunulira ekiseera ekijja tuyinza okufuna obuzibu mu kasooli olw'okuba nti abantu abamutapinzeeko n'ebintu ebimutapinzeeko ng'enkoko n'ebintu ebirala byeyongedde. Kati omuntu bw'avaayo oba kampuni bw'evaayo ne formula oba n'entabula ng'atunulidde bye tugenda okukozesa ebyo, bloke yennyini ng'agenda kuba muto ne maize bland. Tulaba nti omuluzi yenna gy'ali bw'akwata ekintu kino oba bw'akwata enkola eno mu mbeera ne banabaawo okukyuka kw'emiwendo ku bintu ebyo agenda kusigala ng'akola amagoba.
We've brought this product to enhance productivity in layers, to enhance productivity in broilers. What is in it for the farmer, really? We are saying that for any farmer to gain from their farming venture, they need to have production and they also need to have low costs. So for this product, one, it is at a very competitive price, so the farmer gets it at a slightly low price, which means they are saving a lot. And then secondly, because it has enhanced productivity, for the layer farmers, we see that at week 17, your birds have already started laying and they will lay to full capacity until you off-lay them. For the broiler farmers, we tell you that by week 4, your broiler is at good enough weight for you to be able to sell. So still it saves on the feeding cost. You're able to sell the birds at 4 weeks, which is opposed to the normal 6 to 8 weeks, which means you're saving on the feeding. And then for those who are doing layers, you have that 1 week gap that we are pulling backwards, and you're starting to realize profits as early as week 17. So I urge all our farmers to embrace well-fed broiler concentrate and well-fed layer concentrate.